my name is Kriston Sellier. I'm president of Ideate, and we are a specialized branding agency. And today I have read a new book, and so I'm going to share some of my findings about that book. And with the addition of AI in the world now, it has, for a lot of marketers, created some negativity, or people are losing jobs around that. And the reason I read this book is so that I have more ammunition when it comes to the importance of brand and what humans can do and what people can do, where robots and a computer that rehashes what's already there cannot do. So the whole book that I read today is by a gentleman named Ulli, and he talks about the hidden operating system of your brand. And so I'm going to share my screen. And I'm hoping that the information I give you today is helpful for you and your customers as you're talking to your clients and helping them with this. So the first part of this is what comes to mind when you see this. I guarantee you have an association with Nike, your own personal experiences, your own feelings, the own meaning, that your personal interpretation with Nike. And that's the power of a brand. Your brand is what comes to mind when people hear your name. And so the reason this matters to all of us in particular is that people choose what they remember. A lot of times people are spending a lot more money in marketing or performance marketing, but they're not looking at the underlying issue of how can we create a brand that is remembered and recalled? Because when customers are making choices to buy, they're going through their memory like a Rolodex, if you remember that, and what brand comes to mind, whether you're buying glue or making a decision on shingles or making a decision on a car, it's what comes to mind. So people choose what they remember, and that's tip number one too. That's tip number one. And so two is consistency builds memory. So in our role, what we can do, how we can impact this is we can be consistent. So number one, we're delivering creative that is the same color, the same fonts, the same look and feel. It has the same message. And this isn't just for days or weeks, this is for years. We're reinforcing and consistently communicating that message of what the brand is associated with, so that people in their minds start to know what the brand stands for through consistency. And a lot of times that seems boring to our clients maybe, and they get sick and tired of doing the same thing, but it is more important. And then the last piece is focus beats noise. A lot of times clients are like, okay, we need to spend more money or we need to do more things. And so they want to be more bold, they want to be louder. And, I say caution, because those beating the drum louder, if it's not beating the right song, it's not going to help. It needs to be very focused and tailored to speaking directly to the customer, and then directly to what that brand does for their customers. And so what do we want people to remember about us? And there's a great book. It's called The Science of Brand Associations, Win Minds, Win Markets. The author is Ulli Appelbaum. If you're interested in reading more about this, I think this is a great book. He's written a few different books, and there's a lot of marketers out there that have written books, and this has true science behind it. This is about anthropology, psychology, and how humans react to brands. And so to me, there's nothing more important than building a brand that we've used science to actually make sure it works. And that is my tip today.